New Jersey. Gonna be playing some mono white Devotion Pioneer with a deck I saw that Shuda Yasuka was playing, aka Yaya 3 on MTGO. Haven't played a lot with this style of deck, but it's kind of funny that this is a deck that I basically do not think it's possible to build without the introduction of 2019. Let's just look at how many 2019 cards are in the deck. 2019 card. 2019 card. What's up, Dokomoy? Let's see, how many... 2019 card, technically. Not a 2019 card. What's up, Melon MTG? I feel like I saw someone named Melon MTG also playing something like this. Maybe I'm confused. I can't remember. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there's a bunch of 2019 cards in the deck. That's how you know the deck is good. Great point, Dokomoy. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of variation in the white devotionalists that I looked at. Like, Shuda obviously had a plan. This is pretty good with Walking Ballista because it comes back. Put a +1/+1 counter or a loyalty counter on it. Yeah, I'm concerned that this deck cannot defeat, first off, Inverter of Truths as constructed. Like, that matchup seems horrible. And I think Lotus Field doesn't seem great either, right? I would guess both those matchups are not great, just based on how it goes. But yeah, we're going to try to Heliod Ballista some people. There's an Idyllic Grange in the deck, which is kind of an amusing way to do it. Like, you can Ballista from 1, play Heliod on 3, and then on turn 4 you can play Grange to put a counter on the Ballista, and it works. Yeah, I mean, the deck might be behind the tier 1s. I assume you mean blue-white control, mono-black aggro, big red, green ramp. Is there something else I'm missing? Well, those are the big ones, I think. But yeah, I'm just gonna... We're basically just a mid-range deck with a combo kill is how I perceive this deck. And you know, we're gonna try some things. I don't really understand what this Tomik is for. I guess it like counters Nissa who shakes the world, but doesn't actually seem very good. But I'm sure Shuda had a reason. Niv, mono black, insult. Is Niv a bad matchup? Tomik works as a hate piece for Breach. Oh, I see. I see. This okay. So what Melon is describing is you cannot cast hidden strings. You also cannot cast hidden strings on your thing or cycle Vizier or whatever. You just can't untap your lands. So Tomik actually hoses the Lotus Field deck, not completely, but reasonable amount. Like, I guess they probably just have to kill the Tomik before they do anything, right? Because otherwise, like, you can't use Thespian Stage to copy Lotus Field either, because this was also intended to be a hate card for Thespian Stage Dark Depths in the same vein. So yeah, that doesn't work anymore. Probably not by design with regards to Lotus Field, but by design for Thespian Stage Depths. And Life from the Loam as well. But yeah, that's I've seen a lot of other cards and lists. Basically, any card that has a lot of white pips is up for negotiation, I think, in this deck, is what I was thinking about. I guess besides that, there's not really that much to say. I think it's a relatively straightforward deck. Anafenza is cute with Ballista. It lets you cheat a turn faster, essentially. Because you need a Ballista on 2, Heliod, and so I guess the quickest you can kill. Let's see, turn 2 Ballista, turn 3 Heliod, turn 4 play Grange, activate. So you could kill on 4, I guess, or you could just sandbag all of it. Daxos or Anafenza help you turn 4. Yeah, Grange does too. Honestly, I have not played a game with this deck, but, you know, I'm going to figure it out, right? So let's go to the queues. Here's the queue. I have 1 trophy, and I think it was with White Blue Spirits. Yeah, Dokamoy, I knew it was going to be like that because the last few times GP New Jersey was there, it wasn't great. It was like hot. Oh yeah, that's true, Mats. That's true. No, wait. Yeah, you're right. If they have no blocker, right? If they have no blocker, that works. If they have a blocker, it doesn't work. I think. Yeah. Oh, my opponent didn't show up. They were clearly scared. I'm still recovering from a cough. I had a pretty bad cough last Thursday, and I figured no one wants to hear a streamer constantly coughing. What? Are you calling me a chicken? Dokamoy, how dare you call me a chicken? No respect. Alright, playing against Rudimancer. Alright, I mean, I guess this is a keep. This is not the most exciting hand, like, but if this hand is a mulligan, I don't want to play this deck, I think. I'm probably getting inverted out of this. Calling Inverter of Truths from turn 1 Watery Grave, Theros Thoughtseize. Note, it's a Ravnica Watery Grave. Jesse Fuller, I have no idea. It's obviously good versus a deck like this. Like, this deck doesn't... Ooh, that's okay. It's like a pretty good draw, I guess. So I guess I just play Daxos on 2. No, the Inverter deck has some amount of interaction. Like, the list I saw have Fatal Push at least, right? Fetid pulls, huh? Two zero on the stack. Yeah, I would guess Inverter decks have a lot of interaction. Oh, yeah, this deck does not interact well with that whatsoever. Interesting. Alright. Whoa! Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's have some matching Watery Graves. Come on! Alright, am I losing Gideon now? I know, Dokamai. But Bear with 2 guns is so much fun. Why would I stop? Also, I'm being sarcastic. I don't think it's actually fun to be a snob. Well, I will be me, or I will be YU. Like, by definition, I am YU, right? Alright, shrug. There's only 2 Daxos in the deck? Okay, yeah, sure. Let's make fun of Matt's instead. To be fair, my deck is beat up, but not mismatched. Almost all my decks are super beat up, but not mismatched. Okay. Great. Maybe I'll draw Stasis Snare. Sucks. Alright. Guess I somehow have to hope they don't have it in their hand, but that's like basically impossible, right? This also has flying. Alright. You have 9 planes? Why do you have 9 planes? Yeah, this sucks. So the last card is Thassa's Oracle? Cool. GG. Is this deck insane? Well, I think my deck sucks versus that deck by a lot. Note, you can side and rip. Well, Matt's, they only had 2 cards in their deck, so Thassa's Oracle kills us. Look up Inverter of Truth and Thassa's Oracle and figure out how I died. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, Pterodax, you do. Wow, none of my cards are even good. It's kind of insane. Yeah, this does not do anything. I mean, it forces them to combo on 6 mana, I guess, Dukamoy. So that might actually be something, right? It forces them to combo on 6. Yeah, I would rather play another fetch over Steam Vents. I agree with that assessment by a lot. I think I'm just gonna side out like this is good. Yeah, probably just another Boo Fetch. Boo Fetches are broken. They let you get basic island. Yeah, it's a recent Pioneer deck, Matt's. Like, last few weeks it's broken out. This card does not seem good if my plan is to do that stuff. So I'll actually side that out. And, I don't know, like... Maybe, like, Daxos is better than the other thing. It's from Oath of the Gatewatch, I think, right? Might be BFC, I can't remember. Let's see. What set is Inverter of Truths from? Inverter of Truth. It is Oath of the Gatewatch. See, the reason you probably don't remember is that set was outshone by like Thought-Knot Seer and Reality Smasher. There were Devoid cards in BFC, right? I feel like there's a lot of Devoid cards in BFC. Devoid. Yeah, there's like a million. It's okay, like... Drowner... Let's see, what set is Drowner in? So, sorry, the real name for Drowner of Hope is Dr. Owner, and it's in BFC as well. Pro Tour winning card, Dr. Owner. Just gonna play this. Don't know Iron Blood. Honestly, do not know. For real, like... I might intentionally skip my third land drop depending on what they do, but... We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I will. Might just feign weakness and just sack this main phase and say go. They're likely to play a land. The next turn I can play Daxos and Knight of the White Orchid. Yeah, that's me, Final Nub. How did... I'm not a professional. Definitely not gold anymore. Duckamoy, are you the winner of the first Aroan games? Chubby Rain, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I will open a chest for you after this match, although I'm probably going to get destroyed again by Inverter of Truths. If they counter my Knight of the Orchid, I'll be thrilled. Like, literally thrilled. Nice. Knight of the White Orchid is broken. It can get Idyllic Grange for what it's worth. If they censor us, so be it. Who cares? They censored a freaking 2/2 for a striker. Also, my Daxos cannot be reckoned with in combat. Is a 2/6. How can anyone defeat a 2-mana 2/6? Alright, you cast down my Knight of the White Orchid. Look, Dokamoy, we don't focus on that stuff. We don't do that. Alright, I hope I draw Stasis Snare. I have a feeling my opponent's going for it. Ooh, maybe not. Okay. What's up, Magus? I think I'm gonna get crushed by Inverter of Truths. We already lost game 1, as you do. But, you know, we can Heliod. Is Neoform good again? Wow, Paraceline, that's great. I'm so happy for you. You know what Elspeth doesn't like to see? Thassa's Oracle and Inverter of Truths. That's all I'm going to say, Paraceline. Elspeth is just like, well, you know, your cards do your thing. Bang! The future is that you're dead. Your win rate with Neoform 70%? That's so high. Whoa, this is online? Do I want it to be online? Shit. Didn't even think about that. Wait. Nope, never mind. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Guess I put on that one. My creatures are big. It's kind of insane. I'm not going to load up this one. If I put another counter on this next turn... Oh, it is Year of the Rat. Happy Year of the Rat. I was born in Year of the Rat in 1984. Alright, so my opponent's gonna probably take my Ballista. But we can go beatdowns for a while. Perhaps the beatdowns will kill my opponent, like... Got a 5/5, a 3/6, and a 2/3. Castle Ardenvale, huh? Magus, do you think Inverter deck is good? I can lifelink all 3, so I'll get 3 counters. Seems like I should play it. If they kill my Heliod, that's fine. I have another Heliod. Playing the land seems correct to me. Yeah, but saying canister is 5/2, I'm not sure is like a great case. Oh, I should have lifelinked this one. That was a mistake. Whatever. I guess. Oh, I can't lifelink that one. Never mind. Didn't realize it said another. That's actually good to know for limited. Well, it sort of makes sense, I guess. Alright, so if they have 6 mana, if they're 6 mana source and Inverter and Oracle, I die. But that's okay. Otherwise, I think I have lethal damage next turn. Okay, sucks. How many Oracles do they play, you think? I feel like they only play 2? What's up, FPOC? They played 3? I thought I saw lists with 2, but I'm willing to admit that these lists could be all over the place as well. Yeah, my lethal disappeared very quickly. It's sad. I'm gonna play this and crack the clue pre-combat. Sucks. Alright. That's so sick. It's just the sickest. Final Note must be a person of great taste with original Gristlebrand art. Whoa! Beatdowns! Where's my opponent going? Alright. Let's just hope I can rip them out again. There's only 3 rips in my deck. Well, I don't think you should cast it aggressively versus Rest in Peace, right? Should you cast Inverter of Truce versus Rest in Peace? Question mark? I think I just mulligan. I mean, like, it kind of sucks to mulligan versus a deck that has Thoughtseize, but the hands are, like, pretty bad. Should I just keep and hope they don't have it? I wonder if just keeping is better equity than mulliganing to a Rest in Peace versus a deck. Probably keeping is actually correct, right? Like, my opponent showed me Thoughtseize and Thought Erasure. Go Van thank you for the follow. I think it's a keep, but I'm gonna be, yo, what's up, Dom? I'm gonna be unhappy, like, I think regardless. Yeah, exactly, Melon. Yeah. No, Mark. That's a good point, actually. It's actually a great point. Probably getting thought erased here, though. Oh, so they top deck Thoughtseize? Actually, that's not necessarily the case. They might just wait to cast on turn 2 because it increases the probability that you nab Rest in Peace. Anafenza. See you later, Anafenza. Oh, had it! Jarvis clap. Can we get some Jarvis claps in the chat? Yo, what's up, Ryan? Ryan, welcome to the chat. Since you're a mod in Reed's channel, that's enough for you to be a mod here. Mikey, it forces them to have 6 mana and cast both on turn 6 instead of being able to play turn 4 Inverter, then turn 5 Thassa's Oracle. Really? Wow, Dokumi, that's cool. 2029? I might be dead by then. We all might be dead by then. That's true. Alright. I wonder what the right play is here. I think it's probably just jam Heliod. Yeah, there might be mutually assured destruction and thermonuclear war. Like wargame style. Okay. It's fine. Is this a real, like, plan? I'm sort of intrigued. The only way to move is to die. I've seen war games a lot in my life. Only because it's like... How do I put it? I think it's like a fun movie to watch, but I don't think it has aged particularly well. I think that's how I would put it. Oh gosh. You know what the best card to draw? Oh, wow. Yeah, they also play Delve spells. They play Dig Through Time, like 2-ish, I think. Oh wait, thanks for everyone joining on the stream. Appreciate all of you. Yeah, I think Delve cards make sense because you can kill slightly faster, I think. Alright. Well, this is kind of like bizarro game. Should I just run out my Ballista for 1? I think I should just crack the clue and see what land I draw, right? Because running out the Ballista for 1 does not seem very good. I think cracking the clue is correct. Playing the Grange tapped, I think, is also correct. Because if I draw another white source, well, 1, 2... Yeah, if I draw another white source, I can just play Arcanist. Alright, my opponent appears to be just, like, casting shock on themselves while taking, like, my mediocre cards. I wonder if they're going to take Ballista or Arcanist. I actually think they should take Arcanist, right? What do y'all think? Should they take Arcanist? Ooh, the Ballista. Oh, and they miss a land? That's so good for me. Welcome to the slam. Just gonna pretend they don't have another sensor. Look, Mark, sensor's gonna be good versus me no matter what. I mean, like, strategically thinking, do you think it's actually correct for me to play around sensor there, Mark? Because it does not seem like that to me. Yeah, I think absolutely not is correct. That's funny. That's another way. That actually lets them win versus other thing next turn. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not great. Let's see, is there anything I can do? Ballista would be pretty good right now. 5, 6, 7, 8. If they have the inverter, I die. But I really can't do anything about it, right? It sucks. Oh, I can kill Jace. No, I can just... Okay. Never mind. I can actually just kill Jace, right? Yeah. Also, I could just see what I hit off the L. Yeah. Yep. You're alright. Should just... I'm gonna do this first, because if I hit Ballista, it's better to kill them. Okay, so now if I hit Ballista, they definitely die? Hashtag never lucky. Alright. Guess I take Stasis Snare. No, they do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they don't. Alright. I guess I still take Stasis Snare. F6 value. Chase them. Alright, so they have 2 cards, so they would need land, untapped land, Oracle, Inverter to kill me. And if they don't have that this turn, I think it's going to be really hard for them. Okay, well, you're dead now instead, because Stasis Snare is actually the perfect answer. Colossal Pede. Yeah, Colossal Pede is not good enough. Should I showboat? Guess I will. Alright, defeated a bad matchup. I think this matchup is really not good. But, I guess the Rest in Peace plan actually does, like, force them to play a lot more awkwardly, I think. Alright. So we're 1-0. Oh, open chest. Opening chest. Yeah, opening chest. Yo, Sungjin. No, not doing that because I could die then. I don't know yet, Dom. Path of Discovery, Matt. Yeah, it doesn't seem great. Alright, Sungjin. Welcome to the stream. We're throwing out swords left and right. Is this a keep? Probably not. I do remember that time, Mark. Why would I do that again? Oh, my own upkeep. Yeah, never mind. That makes sense. I found the difficult play attacking the Planeswalker. Oh, okay. All right, John. You browbeat me into it. But for that, you should follow me on Twitter. Okay. Interesting. John, I don't think you were following many people for what it's worth, actually. I was just being sort of facetious. Alright, so I'm playing against a life gain deck, I guess. I feel like I should take this trade so they don't get to flip their landing next turn. I know, John. They also run Heliod Ballista. Then I think cutting them off of Legion's landing flip is really good, actually, right? Should I just play my Heliod, or should I just play a Knight next turn and get the land, right? What do you think? I think it's like actually fairly close. I play Knight next turn. Guarantees 4 mana for turn 4. Or sorry, for turn 5? Is that even that great? I might miss on 3. Yeah, I guess I'll Heliod, but it's not that exciting. They've run 22 lands, sure. Damn, would have gotten there. I feel like I'm gonna die. Actually, I feel like I'm so dead already. What the hell? Do I even want this to be on? Oh my god. Oh, I guess attacking is. I don't remember complaining about that. There's no proof of that. Do I make them do it? I guess I'll make sure they understand how their deck works. Shit, they figured it out. Alright. I'll doubly make sure it... Yeah, we are dead. I mean, like, they had a turn 4 kill. I'm gonna make them do it exactly once. Alright. That kind of sucked. Seems like I want these glares, right? Deicide's also okay. Feels like this card sucks. I want Baffling End? Yeah, it feels like all of the big planeswalkers are not good. Right? It feels like a combo race. Am I correct in my assessment? Kind of sad that all of the Elspeths are leaving, but it strikes me that this matchup is not about playing big planeswalkers. You know, until Austin, I did not realize that that spear was glowing. Shout out to Paraceline. Y'all should follow Paraceline on Twitter. I really I didn't realize it was glowing until now. Look, what I really remember about Elspeth is all my opponents died to it when I played it in Standard. Same for Ari. Just make all the soldiers. I'm kind of sad Elspeth Knight Errant is not in Pioneer. I think that card's sweet and appropriate power level. Yeah, I mean, keep. Like, they can't combo us with this hand, which is kind of sick. This is also just, like, a legitimately good hand, I think. Like, the best draw, I think, is Nykthos, but Yeah, it turned out Rhino compared to Parallel of cards now is just it's fine. Everything's fine, right? I should have technically attacked first, but that's okay. This card was responsible for my first Pro Tour cash. Sweet card. Viscera Seer, Kitchen Finks, Anafenza was my deck. I also had Malira. Alright. Kind of like, why does my 26 land deck get mana screwed? But whatever. I think I have 26, right? I'm not cracking the clue because I'd rather Deicide a god. I think leaving that up is... Alright. Yup. Yup. Got him. Well, this is super lucky. Oh, God. Oh, I wish they had another one in hand. Yo, Clug, thanks for the raid. Hope you're doing well in San Francisco. Castle Ardenvale. Deck, Plains Ballista. Yeah, I mean, Shuda's list also has Glare of Heresy in the sideboard. I don't think I have that command. Ryan, if you tell me what to type to add it, I'll add it. Wait, what? What? 3 copies of wood? What the hell is a wood? I don't understand. I would say that, in fact. Glare is Terminate versus Niv. Right. I'm going to leave all the Granges in my deck. Wood for sheep, Dom. Wood for sheep. Just some classic mono white woods. To be fair, Settlers has not aged well for me. There's a lot better Euros you can play. So, right. Wow, Matt, I thought we were friends. That's like incredibly hurtful. So if I let them have it for a turn, it's probably fine. I guess I can force the issue by playing this. Alright, cool. Which do I put it on? Probably the Anafenza still. Yeah, if I put it on the Anafenza, I can just bash them, and it's not really that exciting for them. We're giving them some good old-fashioned beatdowns. Yeah, Matt, this deck is sweet. This is Shuda's deck from the Pioneer Showcase. We beat Inverter combo. I would not expect to do that in like a million years. Alright, my opponent has had enough. The Deicide was too much. I still have a Glare and 2 Stasis Snares in my hand. Alright, no changes. Submit. Alright. I'm gonna follow you back, John. Watchwolf. Yeah, I mean, the creatures are not, like, irrelevant. Anafenza is a really, really powerful creature. At Pro Tour Oath, I killed someone with Birds of Paradise with 4 counters on it. There was a Gavney Township involved too, Melon, if you believe that. Oh, that was like my favorite deck. I'm gonna keep, like, obviously the mana's not perfect, but the Deicide is just so powerful that in the matchup that I think it's a keep. I can Baffling End their first few plays as well. Now the question is on turn 2, what am I going to do? Oh, I guess I'll Baffling End that. You think so, Dom? What if I told you there were 26 lands? I'm gonna go after the Johnny's Pride mate. Like, it's already a beast, so even if they kill the Baffling End, like, it's kind of just a side grade. Add Innistrad Block and M13 to Pioneer. What's in Innistrad Block that you want to add? Yeah, I mean, like, the fact of the matter is there's only 3 of these. So it's not actually screwing you, I think. God damn it. Yaya 3 is Shuda Yusuka's MTGO username. Paraceline. That's why I picked his deck list. Think. Do I just go Ballista Go? M13 for Farseek. Ballista the M. Yeah, I think so. If they get a hit in with actually, wait, is there an intervening if? There's not. Okay. So I guess this is actually correct. I was checking. Should I play my land or not? I think I probably should. I think it's really greedy not to be fair. Because, like, as someone pointed out, my opponent's deck only has 22 lands. Really? They played this card? Wow, this card does not seem good. Probably not Sungjin, unfortunately. Could Stasis Snare one of their creatures? Seems like that's probably not right. Actually, it might be. Guess I snare the steward. Well, yeah. I think this is right. It's actually contributing more pips to the Nykthos, which I think is the actual reason it's correct. I think if I didn't... Oh, also if I draw a white source, then I can just play Arcanist out, and then I'll have infinity mana next turn. Whoa. Alright, so they didn't have the Heliod in their hand. I assume if they have Heliod, they jam there every time because it's just so good for them. No. Dreadhorde Arcanist is my favorite Arcanist. Ballista for 1, I assume. What should I do now? I could leave up Deicide, actually. That might be good. I think I'm supposed to, right? Like, if I get to untap next turn, I don't think I can lose. This might be too conservative, but, like, I don't think they're actually good at killing me here, right? Like... She's like a PT. I don't think Mono White Devotion won. Oh, you're talking about this deck. Yeah, this looks like Eldenbogen's deck in a lot of ways. I'll let them have the Adanto. I don't think it's going to matter. Land's pretty good here, I think. Whoa, hold on. Can I do... No. Can't do quite everything. I still want to leave up Deicide because I'm a coward here. Does it? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, Lowry. I actually just... You know me, I'm incapable of telling. I think I'm just gonna take a second now. Well, generally no, but when it comes to me, maybe? Nah, you're a good egg. 2-9. What the heck? Yeah. We even beat Inverter round 1. And I think Inverter has to be a horrific matchup. Yeah, Al was great. Basically twin. Look at how inbred Yaya's list is. Just Deicide for the mirrors. It kind of bothers me that Deicide cannot kill the Scarab God, though. But... Oh! Ooh, there's Elspeth's flavor text on this card. Paraceline, I didn't realize this. You're here. I've never realized that. I probably killed like 1,000,000 Thassa God of the Seas in that standard format with them. Alright, well, my opponent is not going to be thrilled, I think. Alright, I have to do it with the triggers on the stack, otherwise they just get to like wreck me by putting like 1,000 counters on their stuff. And I don't want them drawing another Heliod. Alright, let's see what's else in their deck. Erase! You know what's better than Erase? I think Deicide is. At least this is the correct art, Erase. It's like Sarah erasing something. Or being erased. I'm not sure. But this is from Urza's Destiny. Although I think it was reprinted a bunch of times. But this is Urza's Destiny art. They have Gideon of the Trials, which I don't think actually does anything because Ballista will just ping it off. Three woods gone again. What will I ever do without my woods? Someone just tell me what would I do without my woods? Alright, this is mana neutral. Oh, 11 floating. Alright. I think that's good. 216. I think I'm just gonna make giant owls, frankly. Where's our Doran? Yeah, that's a great question. Where is our Doran? Alright, enough to lifelink that. I'm gonna play my land as well. Yeah, I don't have to count devotion. It's just on the Daxos. It's kind of sick. Alright, I'm gonna put counters on my other Arcanist Owl. I think if I just make 2 enormous owls, they can never win. Like, you don't need many big Baneslayer Angels to win. 2-0. What is this deck? Suck it, Indomitable Ancients. I agree, Sungjin. I pointed that out, right? Why doesn't it get all of the gods? Why? I don't know. Why doesn't it? Like I really do wish it did actually. All right, let's look up the definition of Deicide. Whoa, Deicide is a band, and it's an American death metal band. Did not know that until now. This looks like a band Pakula would listen to. Steve Asheim? Asheim? They really don't like Christianity, huh? Alright. Enough of that. I was just curious. Yeah. Deicide is Latin for something, I think. Right. Yep. If you look it on Merriam-Webster.com, Deicide is the act of killing a divine being or a symbolic substitute of such a being. Also, it can be a noun. It can be the killer or destroyer of a god. Is this Biraj? Is this the Biraj? It is the Biraj. I believe my opponent is playing Blue, Red, and Soul, but we will find out. Alright, I'm not mulling this versus Blue, Red, and Soul. Stasis Snare is like just insane. The rest of my hand's not like actually great, but you know what? I'd rather lose than mulligan. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoa! That's not Blue, Red, and Soul. Alright. I've been had! I've been had! Looks like mono black aggro though. Scrappy Dappy. Is Swamp good in this format? Shrug. Snares murder Farseek. Not without a Nykthos in my hand, right, Melon? No, my Anafenza! I needed that one. Alright. What's the better play? The lines are play Heliod or play Ballista Inspector. Or snare their Scrounger. Snaring their Scrounger might be the best play, actually, to just keep the pressure off. I think I'm going to do that. And if you're going to do that, you should main phase it to play around them killing their own creature. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trick you like that. This is describing the deck I'm playing, though, Teddy. Like, this is literally Shootist deck from the showcase. Which I think is a reasonable stream title, right? What? A second Scrounger? That's unfair. Alright. Just gonna put up some blockers. I think the best block is just Inspector on Wanderer. Losing pips. No, they drew a land. That's so unlucky for me. That's bad. If I draw a land and they tap out, I can win. So that's kind of exciting. Spectacles online. They have to be at 10 or less, right? Okay. If I shoot the spawn for 1 and they don't have a removal spell, they can't attack with it, nor as they trade. I think that might actually be a good play. Actually maybe not. Let's see. If I shoot the Scrounger for 2, they bring it back. Yeah. I was just working out. You should always consider the other play, at least. But I think the other reason this play is actually good is they're likely to have other uses for their mana besides returning Scrappy. So this is like actually good. Blocking doesn't really accomplish much. Sucks. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I think I'm just gonna snare it now. I don't actually want to take the damage during their upkeep. Gosh, snare's broken versus them. Nah, Sungjin, you can't trick me. You say that. Two snares plus Heliod is... this is a buddy of mine, so I'm just joking. A noted devoted druid aficionado. Interesting. So what does that mean? I think I still play the other one, though. Like, I guess they might have, like, double grasp, but whatever. Still gonna deploy it. Like, I think it's really hard for them to remove this card. Barring some, like, weird card I'm not thinking of. Oh, they could have Rankle. That's a good point. Alright, whatever. Not playing around Rankle. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, I don't think it's that high, but it's definitely possible. It seems less likely in their main deck. I think in main deck, I would rather play Liliana's Triumph because it costs 1 less, right? And also, like, if they freak as Libation to me, yeah, I mean, like, I guess that would be a reasonable card, but Liliana's Triumph strikes me as better in the main deck if you want to play a card like that, right? Obviously, like, they can do whatever they want because it is Magic, after all. All right. All right. Do I go digging for a Nykthos? Because if I draw a Nykthos, things get really good for me. So they probably have Murderous Rider. It's my take on the situation. All right. I think I am going to sack the clue first before doing anything else. If I were a gambling man, I would say there's a very high probability that they have Murderous Rider in their hand. However, I can't do much about it except not playing my Ballista into it. I think playing my Ballista into it would be horrible. So, we're going to do this instead. Could have put the counter on the Heliod, but I'm also just not going to attack. If they have Rider into untap Rankle, it'll suck. Nah, that seems really not very good. have it. Fuck! No! Oh, God. Alright, maybe I deserve this. Yeah, maybe your play was better. So I have to Ballista for 3, I guess? Ballista for 3 to kill the Rankle, and then hope Elspeth stabilizes the board. I guess it's a fine plan, right? Like... I think my play was closer than it seemed, but I think you are probably correct that it was an error. Gonna stop any raid shenanigans. What if they just have, like... I don't even know what card they could have. Whatever card has raid. Do you think they leave up Scrounger? Or do they play the Rider? It's kind of close, I think. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Do they play Bileboy? I don't think they do. Don't think there's a reason to play this land. Champion does have raid, but Bloodsoak Champion is also not in the graveyard, right? I mean, if there's a second Rankle, I die. I mean, not gonna worry about it. Also, I think he would have played it by now. Ain't gonna worry about things I can't play around. Literally not worried. Can't tell if that's like a spammer or something, or if it's just like a funny name. All right, so they're digging for the Rankle. Castle Ardenvale's really, really good. Unfortunately, I just have no profitable attacks, so... Alright, that's fine. It's fine. It is your troll name? Okay, well... I'm going not to suggest to subscribe to whatever that account name is, but... Ooh. Wait, does that actually change anything? If I exile that... How much damage can I get in for? Not that much still. Alright. Guess I still have to accept my loss to Rankle. Right. I am going to exile the Rider though. Oh, well, that's the only thing I can exile. Derp. If I attack with all, they block here, 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 and they pump. I get in 4 damage, and I only have 3 blockers. Seems not worth it. Next turn I can just ult, and they probably die. So they have to draw Rankle this turn. And if they do it, I die. Good beats. Alright. No Rankles! No Rankle! I guess Murderous Rider would be good for them too, actually. Weird. Push on my knight? Sure. Grasp of Darkness on a token doesn't save my opponent. It is Shooter's List. If they have Bile Blight, so be it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Elspeth Sun's Champion wins another game of Magic! My Elspeth theme deck! Elspeth doing what Elspeth does best. Yo, Max Torsion. 100 lands sucks favorites. Okay, fair. Yeah, I think this is a matchup where all of the Elspeth cards are super good for what it's worth. Daxos also seems really good. What is bad? Baffling End seems great. Alright. I think I'm going to take out Anafenza Kintry Spirit, probably. But maybe I'm not allowed to do that. Maybe I can just side out some clunkers instead. Alright. That makes sense. I think Knight of the White Orchid is phenomenal on the draw, though. Maybe I should just... Is it crazy to shave down on Gideons in this matchup? What if the combo is just not great? Can I just shave like 2 of each of these? Or 3 Gideon, 1 Heliod? I don't think Rip is great for Endo. Yeah, I'm going to side with the 3 Gideons and 1 Heliod. We're going to be an Elspeth control deck or an Elspeth mid-range deck. Like, this card seems great versus them. This card's great. Yo, Edo, thanks for the sub too, man. I'm going to open chests for both of you in a sec if you want me to. I could take out Tomik. Tomik might be worse than Heliod, actually. Probably is. Alright, yeah. Okay, I'll side out the Tomik then. It's not... Yeah, it's not a great... It's good versus their 2-1s, actually. I don't know. It's actually pretty good versus their 2-1s, but Heliod is great. So... Should I play the other Heliod too in this deck? Alright, Snape. Cannot keep faster. This hand is like phenomenal versus them, actually, I think. The only thing it's missing is a 2-drop removal spell. But that's fine. Alright, I will block so fast. Block, 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 block. Did my opponent hear me shouting through the internet that I was going to block? X-Man Gaming, that might be an exaggeration, but it is good. It is quite good. Push. Alright. My hand's pretty good. Like, I have a clue lined up. 1 mana Rogue Refiner. It traded with a Bloodsoak Champion. I think this time actually blocking is wrong. Interesting. So they're going to push my creature. This is even... I guess this is fine, actually. Alright, so real question is... Oh, no. Never mind. No question. Who was the small child? I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, who's X-Man Gaming? I'm gonna play this out to play around Thoughtseize. Because, like, clearly they left in Thoughtseize, so I should probably just, Alright, so be it. Because I wanted to make a bigger creature. I think that's actually correct. for what it's worth, but... do I even want to crack now? Maybe I just want to put a counter on my Ballista instead. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have saved it for the Ballista. I think this is fine. I'm gonna make them spend time. If they push here, that's fine. It trades a card for a card. I just don't want to be too low before I draw like an Elspeth or something like that. And really, they can only, like, I guess they could get... Alright, so now they have to choose between the Scrap Heap and the Blood-Soaked. Pretty much. I think it's probably better to get back Blood-Soaked, right? Yeah. Should I just take Baffling End? Yo, Ryan, appreciate you. I'll be playing the SUG this weekend. I won't be playing this format, unfortunately, but I will be playing. Should I take Baffling End? Probably. And just cack the Murderous Rider. Seems good. I think there's a very good chance my opponent has another Thoughtseize in their hand. Or they're going to top deck another one. Or maybe they have nothing good in their hand. Perhaps I just don't know what's going on. Who can say? For real. Alright. I'm gonna crack the clue, but I wanted to play the land first. Oh, that's like the one punishment. But if I drew like a Ballista or something, it would be better to play the land first. Alright. I guess I'll say go. Plan is to grind with this. Which castle will win in a fair fight? Yeah, Sungjin. I sort of regret the Richmond thing now, but, you know, whatever. Tournaments are sweet. Being at home is loose. But after Phoenix, I'll probably be at home for, like, a few weeks. If they have a removal spell for my creature, right? But I'm still gonna block here. I guess I got punished for that play as poorly as possible because I didn't think about castle. So maybe I shouldn't have. And this is why I've been playing all my spells out to play around Thoughtseize. Although, like, obviously this is not great. Blocking here does not do much, so I won't. I basically have to draw something to get out of this because they can return the Scrappy. Right, play Plains. This version does not, Adam. Not sure. It, like, I don't know. Do you think it's good? Alright, the jig's up. My opponent's going to fire up both Mutavaults. Or they should. Alright. Alright. I've been got. I can make one more token. Yeah, so I was punished for my decision. Should have just drawn a card first. Draw that. Draw that. Yeah, I probably would have been fine. So, yeah, I fucked up. Should I Gideon on the play? Probably not still, right? Like, if I Gideon on the play... Well, I think I'll type in one Gideon for one Elspeth who conquers death. Maybe not. Alright. I'll just leave it alone. Noxious? Alright, Gideon's not great versus Noxious, that's for sure. I assume you mean Noxious Grasp. Yeah, Elspeth is absurd in this matchup. I think Knight is still good. They have to remove it, otherwise none of their ground creatures can attack. Oh, Elspeth Saga, that's a good question. I think it's still good. But who can say for sure? Okay. Alright. Hope I don't get thought seized. That's really the goal of this game. I'm not gonna block this turn, I'm just gonna take the 2. See what they do. Well, unfortunately I've drawn one of my good cards. No! That card's not safe there! No! Whoa. Okay, that tells me a lot about their hand, actually. Oh my god, I'm gonna ambush them so hard. Or not. That was a letdown, I suppose. I think I have to use my removal spell here, though, unfortunately. Probably this one. This card's unknown. Actually, I think all my cards are unknown. Never mind. Right. Okay, that's fine. All right, so they have one card. I think I'm going to play Elspeth and... Minus? Yeah, I guess I have to. Then if they have a removal spell for the night, it kind of sucks, but... Yeah, I think this is a forced play because... Honestly, I think it's actually kind of hard for them to have removal. Oh, it's another Swift End? That sucks. Whatevs. GG, B-Raj. GG. We win every match 2-1. Alright. Gonna use the restroom real quick, but we'll be back for match 4. We're 3-0 currently with White Devotion. Alright. I'm back for match 4. Hope I didn't miss anything. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We'll note that if you want to support this stream, there's plenty of ways you can do so. You can follow here, sub here, follow on YouTube, follow on Twitter. All support is appreciated. And if you're interested in seeing some decks played, let me know. You know, it's funny you say that, Arbitrary Armor. A lot of people do not like playing against me in matches, but I feel like it's because I don't like talking during a match because I come from chess. Yeah, and you remember that in chess, basically the silence rule is enforced? Ooh, let's see what Shaheen's playing. Really? I think he's so bad at I drew very well, but I did beat you pretty bad. I wonder... Actually, my hand might be terrible versus Shaheen. Probably is. God damn it. I didn't think about it. This hand is terrible versus Shaheen. I forgot. Oh god. Why? Why, God? Why? Alright. We'll let Shaheen wrath all my Thraben Inspectors away. Cycle Sensor. Yup! 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 Oh my god. What's going to happen to me? Alright. Yeah, this is like the most Shaheen stuff I've seen going on. Bounce a clue? Sure, you got it. You got it, bud. That one might be good in a bit. Yeah, most people know my opponent. No! My Gideon's not safe there! I could have Ed. Yo, what's up, Edgar? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, time to start playing Farseeks. Alright, time to get this Teferi down to a manageable amount. Sweet. Works out well for me. Is my Gideon dead? Guess so. Walking Ballista. That ain't it. Oh, I should have probably just activated Castle Ardenvale. Whoops. Yeah, that's probably a mistake. Yeah, activating Castle's a lot better there, I think. Should have thought about it a little bit more before just doing something. Looks like I am 100% dead this game, but that's okay. Alright. Should I play another turn or two, or should I let Shaheen have his fun? I guess I'll play another turn or two. This is peak control. I guess. The sad part is, I think I would rather it be an enchantment right now than a creature. I believe that's what I would prefer, but I think it's vulnerable to more stuff as a creature. Port activate. Alright. Alright. Let's set a line of on how dead I am. Okay. They could have Contempt. They could have, like, Utter End. They could just, like, Teferi Tuck it for a while and draw a counterspell. You think it's anyone's game? I don't think it's anyone's game. I believe I am... Ooh, I'm probably just getting thought erasured. $50-50? Is it because any binary event is 50-50 to happen? Edgar? I just want to clarify where we are. I believe you actually do know math and that you're just trolling me. I believe the Canadian education system has not failed you. But, you know, what do I know? I don't know much. My cards are not very good, I think. I think I'm going to just side out 2 Stasis Snares. Could Deicide to search for a Scanta. Really? I believe you've trolled me before, but I'm not good at remembering that shit. Ooh, Glare? Yeah. We'll go Glare in. Side out Daxos and the 4th Snare. If I get Scarab God, so be it. It's fine. This is fine. Kills all of the Teferis. I mean, like, it's obviously worth it, I think. Don't think Stasis Snare is very good versus any of Shaheen's lists. 1 bit. Thank you, Edgar, for the 1 bit. 20, let's see. 23 minus 1, 22. So like 40%-ish. Apparently not. I think I used to, but then I think some person was spamming my address with it, Edgar, so I just turned it off. Well, like, when someone spams your address, it's probably not safe to leave it on, right? Well, it's not even a troll. It's just like, I mean, yeah, you can Google my address, but I guess I'm supposed to keep. I was running the numbers. I think this is actually a keep. Might not have been a guy, Edgar, for what it's worth. Hate fans come in all sorts of varieties. Planes! Yes, I'm the best Magic player you've ever seen. Public reports are freaky. Yeah, they are. A lot of stuff is freaky. But, you know, Edgar, I appreciate you, even if you were just going to use bits to troll me the entire time. By the way, if, Edgar, are you still planning on doing an amulet stream for all of your adoring fans? Three bits. Alright, so if Edgar does the stream, y'all should check him out. It's going to be lit, to use his parlance, his generation's parlance. Hashtag amulet. Quadscape ship list. That seems unlikely for Edgar. Also, I wonder what... Wait, shouldn't you just take an owl here? You think? I guess you could take Inspector. Inspector General. Alright. Land! Damn it. Never lucky. Actually, I guess this is technically correct. And hope Sean doesn't have Wrath. If Sean has Wrath, I lose, but that's okay. Okay. All right. Getting wrathed probably. Whoa, that's not good either. When is my next Legacy stream? I'm going to stream Legacy on Thursday. Probably play Grixis Delver close to what Edgar played. Just think that deck is really good. This is lit. Look, you know, I didn't post any tournament results. But yes, I did come up with the brilliant innovation of cutting Reveler for Gurmag Angler. I know, it's a shocking and brilliant revelation that caused that to happen. What is going on here? Interesting. That makes sense. Because that flips the search upkeep if you do it. Can't play Sphinx's Revelation Grixis. That is true. Although I mean, if you played Arkham's Astrolabe, you probably could, right? But yeah, Reveler is terrible in that deck because you want to have the ability to just burn all of your spells, I think, as well. This is worse if my opponent has a counter. Actually, it's not even that bad. I would rather he counter this. The question is... Yeah. So one of my creatures is going to die with this trigger on the stack, I think, to prevent me from... Yeah. So this makes sense. I can get Idyllic Grange and put it on my Heliod. Which is probably worth it. Oh, I can't. Alright, that's fine. Right, I can't do that, but this is still fine. This is probably a dig looking for Supreme Verdict. Sean casts Supreme Verdict. I cast Al. Attack for 5 down to 1. Hopefully the Al finds a Ballista, which forces like some pretty awkward... Oh, I guess this also makes sense. So you can bounce Heliod here, I guess? Yeah, that makes sense. So... Let's see. If I draw... What's the best draw for me? Probably Ballista? Okay. Three. So I guess I kill at the Teferi to prevent shenanigans. The question is, do I play around Censor? Alright, should I play around Censor or should I slam my Elspeth? I think it's pretty likely that they have Censor based on how this game played out because they haven't had a good window to use it. I don't know, this is kind of weird. No, they would have cycled Censor before. Alright. Oh, okay. Whatever. I guess it's worse versus Veto to do what I did, but I was just tracking the game, and I think they actually would have played Censor a long time ago. Is this a Tassiger? What the hell was going on? So I thought they didn't have Censor, and obviously Veto wasn't on my radar, but it probably should have been. So that's a mistake, probably. Okay. That's funny. Alright. I guess I'll see if you have removal. It's funny that that's lethal. I'm so lucky that I drew Idyllic Grange. Oh wow, that was something, alright. Alright. The Dirty Grange. Yeah, card's pretty good. Like, I mean, it's probably better in Throne Draft than it is here. Well, actually maybe not. It's pretty good here. Don't think I changed anything. Deicide's good. This is fine. Yeah, I basically just have mostly good cards. If they play like the Scarab God in a post-war game, I might be in like trouble. I guess I still have 3 Elspeth, who conquers death, so it's not like the end of the world. But you know, is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is not like the most insane hand, but my opponent also has Thoughtseize in their deck, so, and Thought Erasure in some numbers. That's a fatal push. Or Cycled Censor. I forgot about that part. Looks like the Esper mana might be catching up. They should take Gideon, probably. They can't wrath me for a bit. Anyways, plus next turn I'm just gonna play Castle and start slow grinding them. Like, I have 7 power. This is not 0. Okay. Probably takes out that. Sure. It's fine. Whoa, that's a nice one. Forcing Shaheen to just have all of the answers. Goes Teferi. Hello, Teferi. Teferi's for everyone. 5, 9. Think I am supposed to give up 2 damage to kill Teferi, obviously. Or actually, yeah, sorry. 4 damage to play around Fatal Push. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I just make a token, is it worth it to play around Wrath of God to do that? Probably. Like, I think one of the sequences where I could lose is if I commit. Right, that sort of sucks, obviously. But if I commit a Wrath of God or another creature into Wrath of God, and then like something weird happens, it's not great for me. So definitely a conservative line, but I think it's correct to be conservative here. Probably Wrath here. All right, Teferi again. Sure. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I should have, like, but I think it was close at that time point, right? Ooh, that's a good draw. I'm gonna just kill the Teferi. Like, just letting them have instant speed Wraths is too annoying. I mean, they gain a bunch of life, but it's like whatever. Just gonna get basic planes, I think, and leave the Granges in my deck. Probably a dig through time. Probably getting wrathed. Ooh, or not. Interesting. Alright, that's fine. I can glare it. Probably just make a token and step again. They get to Ascanta. I definitely think sending. Oh, dig is a little bit worse for me, obviously, but definitely think sending with all my creatures is good there because I could glare the Shelving Vent if I wanted to. It's unfortunate. Probably taking the Ballista, yeah. Okay. Really do not think Shaheen's mana is very good. Oh, I should have played my Tomik and put a counter on it. That was also not good. I think that's a lot better. Actually, maybe... Nope, nope. It would have been better versus this as well. Probably means Dovin's veto. Well, Shaheen has 2 digs this game, though. Like, and it's still close. Nah, I think if you want to play approach, you should just play white-blue with 1 approach in your deck, Pluvia. Because you can just dig through time back to your approach immediately, which I think is kind of like not 0, to be fair. If that makes sense. Another person who should play blue white, my opponent. Right. So I think Shaheen has veto in their hand. So if I make the attack and then try to glare it, it's not even that great for me, but it's also not getting better for me. If I attack with all, they block here. I lifelink that one and put a counter on it and start getting in with that. So I guess it's probably correct. Or, sorry, I can lifelink this one and still put the counter on Thraben Inspector. Actually, I could just target both of these and put both the counters on Thraben Inspector and hope they don't find removal. I should have glared to just probably not let them use the Ascanta, but whatever. So many things are going on. Sucks. Yeah, this did not turn out great. Interesting that they didn't use the hero's downfall. I'm kind of fucked now, though, I think. I think now I have to get pretty lucky to win, I think. Just say go and see what they do. They probably play Gearhulk for dig. Yeah, but the problem is I know they have a Gearhulk in their hand, right? So I can't even attack. This game was probably winnable if I didn't like mess up like 3 times or whatever. Okay. Don't love this. Have to give them the life now. That sucks. Alright, whatever. Think I'm sufficiently dead here. Actually, is there something I could draw? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, whatever. I don't think Shaheen's deck is good because just look at this mana base. This mana base is horrific. But obviously we lost. But I think I could have played it better as well, so Edgar, if you're still here, do not let Shaheen play this deck at any point. Like, think about the spells Shaheen resolved. Shaheen resolved Dig, Gearhulk. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, if you're not responsible for his shenanigans, you're off the hook, right? That's fair. In the abstract, I think that should be a terrible matchup for mono white anyways, but I certainly did not play well in that third game, I think. I think I could have done a lot of things differently. You basically have to decide, well, I don't know. You have to decide a lot of things. Yeah, I think the mana being awful put me off of it. This is a cave, actually. Yo, what's up, Tannen? How you doing, friend? So, if I draw... I think I'm going to play Thraben Inspector on turn 1 for sure, because if I draw an untapped land, it's so good to be able to crack the clue on 2. But if I don't, I can just sneak in the Grange on 2 anyways, so... That's interesting, actually. Maybe... Alright, nah. I'll be greedy. Actually, maybe I just play the Ballista now, right? Against white-blue. If they have no counters, I kill them on 4 if I have an untapped land. Alright. Sold. K. Kokol. I think the Niv deck has better mana than Shaheen's deck, actually. I don't know if that sounds crazy to you. Alright. I'm going to attack with only the Inspector and see if they charm it. Alright, chat. Should I play Heliod? Probably. I was really hoping they would just Azorius Charm this. Right. It's fine. Yeah, I think casting this is correct. If I get censored, so be it. Whatever. Like, the thing is, I can just play Gideon next turn. Field of Ruin, huh? I was giving them no credit. No, my clue! I'm clueless now. In before jokes about me being clueless. This is a pretty good backup though, right? Like if I don't get to combo them, at least I get to like, wow. The white blue mana also somehow not good. It's kind of funny. Look at double Field of Ruin. Okay, my opponent got tired of that. The question is, do I play around angels or not? The thing is, like, Stasis Snare is not even exciting versus Dreamhauler, so I don't think I'm going to bother with it. This one's fine versus sort of fine. Like, this also just kills their Planeswalker, their Big Tef. The question is, do I want to play around Detention Sphere to have Deicide in my deck? Daxos is kind of a stinker, I think, but... might be worth having Deicide in over Daxos. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Should I have Daxos or Deicide? Gut tells me Deicide? Also could Tomik to shut off their Field of Ruins, actually. That's sort of interesting, right? Because, like, their mana's not actually great all the time. And protecting my castle from, like, a field might be better than Daxosing, right? I think that's actually true. Now that I think about it. Damn, no Thraben Inspector. Thraben's so good in this matchup, but I'm not going to mulligan. Don't think I'm allowed to mulligan this hand, really. 3-1. I lost to Shaheen playing Esper Control. The Esper Control deck seems really not good. Like, his mana was just bad. I played a mirror. I won the mirror 2-1, but the mirror seems god-awful, actually. I'm gonna just jam. If I get censored, so be it. My deck cannot play around censor. Like, it's actually impossible. Like, just look at the curve of my deck. I am not allowed to play around censor ever. Sure. I mean, like, we're just building up to the big boy, the big gids. Though here I'm actually gonna play Owl. I'd rather this get counterspelled than my Gideon. Oh, sweet. Free card. Said you missed me deiciding my opponent's Heliods multiple times in the same match. My opponent was not thrilled. I turned for dig through time? Wow. How does it feel for some people? Yeah, Shuda played one Deicide in his sideboard. I can't tell if he's just like on the 97th level or whatever. But like Shuda just is like Galaxy Brain. Like that. Just super Galaxy Brain. Did I forget to open a chest for Max and Eddie? Someone let me... Oh yeah, it did say I exiled my opponent's wood. That was like baffling as hell. Alright. We'll attack. I'm trying to induce them into wrathing so I can play a planeswalker safely next turn. And this is like pretty tempting for them to wrath, right? Yeah, 3-ish Shuda. Alternatively, if they don't have a wrath, I like can kill them pretty fast. Time to see if they have negate, right? I don't think anyone actually plays a negate, but like, obviously they could have it. I'm not gonna play this Ballista into Censor. I don't think it's worth it. Ah, got him. The third Censor. I did not get got by the third Censor. All right. Oh, this is horrible for Settle, actually. Probably should have made a token. Also makes sense for them to have Settle in their hand. Do I still do it? Should have thought about it. Slayers, thank you for the follow. They bought them both. They played a Verdict. Alright, I don't think they have it, but obviously I could be wrong. Alright. They do get to charm they do get to field away my Gideon, so this was actually probably pretty awful. God damn it. I knew something felt weird. Should have just played around it. It sucks to suck. Jarvis head desk. Yep. Could have just made a token and then they're like in really bad shape. I'm just gonna run one of these out to try to reanimate my owl or something in like a turn or two. Okay. Big Teferi. Okay. That's cute. That's like the perfect card for them to discard. It's an Elspeth mirror. Whose Elspeth will be stronger? I don't know. Probably gonna lose to Dream Drawer. Well, actually, maybe not. I have Ballista combo lined up if they don't answer these Elspeths. Or Elspeth sagas, right? Young Toast, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Convenient. They cannot counterspell my Elspeth who conquers death, so I will go after their Teferi. Look, this is for you! This is for you! All the Elspeths, chat! All the Elspeths! Elspeth is really conquering death. Three money. I think my opponent's in huge trouble. I did not play this game well either, though. Wait, this card's really good. That's what I've learned. Alright, I can stack them how I want. So that targets that. That targets that. Third one helps protect the combo, yeah. Appears my opponent is dead to them locking them out. Oh, Elspeth! Thank you, Elspeth! Praise be to Elspeth! We're gonna open 7 chests in celebration, chat. 7 chests. Ooh, ugly blood moon. Is that worth anything? MTG bot. Alright, alright. It's not. Elspeth channeled her power through me this league. This is probably worth something, right? Isn't my latency like almost 0, Matt? Like, I'm not sure if you're actually mad or not. That was chest number 2. Whoa! This looks sweet. It's probably not worth anything though, right? Double mythic pack. I would be shocked if that was worth anything. .3? Or is it not 1.3? 0.00? What the hell? How can it be 0.00? So confused. Number 4. What a funny card. Good with token makers. Not very good besides that. Alright, number 5. Ooh, the Scarab God. Anafenza Sovereign? This used to be a mythic the first time, but the Scarab God's probably spiked, right? Who can say? Alright, we got it. Got it. Junkio Bell. This is junk, alright. Aha, get it? Junkio Bell, junk. This is also from Kamigawa block. Search. Yeah, this card was not good. Chest number 6. Chest number 7. Wither Scale Worm. Straight from Shadowmoor. Why would I be worried? Alright. Let's start another league. I might not finish all of the matches now. We went 4-1. Nah, we lost to Shaheen's Esper control deck. Fuck Esper. That's all I'm gonna say. And if anyone loves Esper in the chat, I'm sorry. Darkomai, I already did that once in my life. Look, let's link it. Well, what's the command? Open all, maybe? Okay. For anyone who hasn't seen that clip, you should watch it. In fact, I'm going to tag one person I want to watch this clip. You should watch that clip, Paraceline. It was... I don't know what happened. I accidentally clicked the wrong button. So many cards appeared. Shenanigans occurred. No changes. No changes. Alright, let's go back in to the Wild Wild West. Pioneer. Merit Keep. I mean... I don't have a 1-drop, but like, whatever. My deck only has 4 1-drops. Another Island Wizard, huh? Best spirit in the format? It's a Spirit Soldier. Another Inverter opponent? That's not even true, Paraceline. It's just not even true. Things have gone horribly awry for me. Look at him, he's barfing. RNG Specialist, it at least seems fine. This is a Shoota's list. I went 4-1 earlier. What? What is going on? Where am I? Am I in the Shadow Realm? I don't know what's going on. I'm probably going to lose this Ashiok somehow. Not drawing a land there was a bummer. Alright, 3 of my 4 Heliods are gone. Look, I'm not playing around language here ever. They got it, they got it. I wonder if this is just a plan for Big Ashiok to get me. What's the other one called? Nightmare Renderer? Okay, I don't remember. I really don't remember what the other card is called. The 5-drop Ashiok from the new set. Who could have seen this coming? Not me. Nightmare Muse? It is Nightmare. Wow, that's a lot of text. I have one in my current draft deck. It's a really good card. And limited. $43% emo. Thank you for the follow. Am I going to get milled out? Alright, I have 3 Ballistae, 1 Heliod left in my deck to combo with, but sort of suspect that's not going to matter. Oh, I called it! Remember when I said it would be... Remember? I told you! It's just an Ashiok theme deck. Hello, I'm playing Heliod Tribal. Heliod and Elspeth are best friends. Gosh, I wish we could play Elspeth Terrell, but it's not legal in this format. I'm also partial to the 4-drop Heliod. It just makes a lot of 2/1 enchantment creatures. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I think my opponent's deck is probably not good. But Ashiok is certainly sort of annoying. But Gideon is really good. I have a Gideon, I have a Heliod, I have an Elspeth. Like, I don't know. There's just so many sweet planeswalkers to play. Only ones we're missing are 6-drop Bugin and 8-drop Bugin. Interesting. Board the Weatherlight? That doesn't sound very good. Alright. So, by minus, I can just attack that with both play that. That doesn't seem very good. If I plus attack with all 3, they block here. I play Ballista for 2, shoot it for 1. That seems like the best play. No, I'm missing Heliod, right? Young Toast. I guess I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have the Heliod, right? Oh, sorry, board the Weatherlight. I got confused. Now I see. Oh my god, why are there so many Ashioks? Ooh, is that good? I mean, it certainly does. You're not wrong there. This is a great time to be alive. What if I minus 2 play the next one? I think this is better. Seven loyalty, Gideon. Alright, sure. You milled me for 2 more cards. Hope I don't like get archive trapped or some shit. That card's not legal, obviously, but I don't know. Like, there's probably something that could mill me out, right? Gideon Jura used to go to absurd numbers air math, if you remember that, because that one like wasn't reliable to kill your opponent sometimes. Like you would just plus it if you thought your opponent had a removal spell. Why are there so many Ashioks? My opponent appears to be Demir Superfriends. This explains a lot. It also looks like they have no removal in their deck, right? Like, we've seen so much of their deck. Brewdog 34 perhaps did not work it out. Oh, they had Murderous Rider, that's true. This is so much. Alright, let's see if I find Heliod. Apparently brick, but that's fine. Get probably this Ashiok. There's no Elspeth in sight. There's only a Gideon. Playing Black Lotus. I don't know. I guess maybe. I guess I could get this one. Actually, maybe this one's scarier. If I get this one, they don't have any more creatures. Alright, actually, I think that's correct. Only attacking Ashioks. Only Ashioks are allowed to die. This is such an absurd game. Alright, I have no Heliods left in my deck, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just have to mid-range them the good old-fashioned way. Which is fine. Everything's fine. F for Heliod. Look, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 4 Heliods to get to the center of the sun. 4 Heliods. I could minus multiple times now. Bold strategy, Cotton. Bold strategy. Doesn't this say non-token on it? Yeah, it says non-token. Remember, that always used to be a thing. I think it was like too easy to abuse otherwise. think was why they did that with like Raise Alarm and stuff. I don't really remember. It's been a while. $16 mana? What the hell? I wonder if I can just kill my opponent. Probably. Alright. You got it. Tyrant scoring White Ballista resolves. Or actually, it doesn't resolve. It's removed from the stack due to no legal targets. Alright. 5, 11, 13. Cool. Yo, I don't... Yo, come on. Don't shame... Don't shame me, Cambo. Don't shame me. Alright, take 13. That was insane. I don't know, like, their deck doesn't do anything. I guess my deck doesn't really do anything either. Alright, we definitely need the third one of these in the matchup. Alright. Yeah, their deck exiles my cards. That's literally what it does. And, like, maybe, I guess I leave in one Stasis Snare? I don't know. Really just hope to draw, like, haymakers and a reasonable curve, I suppose. I think the reasonable curve part is important in this matchup. If I have a hand that doesn't curve whatsoever, I think I just have to mulligan. Because I think what needs to happen for me to win is to have pressure versus their planeswalkers. I'm still what a dual deck extraordinaire. Mono white versus I don't know. Mono white versus blue black. just ludicrous bullshit going on. All right. So many Ashioks! And my opponent's Cosmic the Great Distortion, and I'm Etched Oracle. Alright, this is a Sneep. Sneep. I don't know, like 30 plus, I would have to guess. Playing Tomik. Grape Shot, what's up, man? Hope you're having a good one. We're playing Mono White versus Demir Mill in Pioneer somehow. My opponent has what appears to be the full 8 Ashioks. No! I need my 2-drops! No! Maybe they'll take Walking Ballista. I actually want to keep both of the white 2/2s. No, don't take my Knights or Human Advocates. Yeah, the last Ashiok is not as good at milling me out. What did they take? No! I needed that one! Actually did need that one. Oh my god. This is one I wish my deck had Quarantine Field. I think if I had Quarantine Field, I could never lose this matchup. Alright, I drew a land, thankfully. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna Heliod. If they kill it or counter it, whatever. I have another one. Okay, you got me. You got me. Oh, so lucky. I drew 2 lands in a row. That's so lucky. I'm just gonna play the owl. If they have another syncopate or sensor, whatever. Maybe they'll just let it go. Woo! No! Come on! Owl, you betrayed me for the last time. That owl's just derping. Where's the card, owl? You're supposed to bring me a card. It's a carrier owl. Bring me a card. Oh, my shit's dead now. Ashiok? Ooh, no Ashiok? No Ashiok? Wow, how is that possible? They have 8 Ashioks. Oh, yeah. We ain't mad about this. Give me that plains. Give me that Idyllic Grange. Also, if they want to counterspell this, I'm fine with that. Man, Night Fighting Grange is so funny. I see. I did not expect that to happen, but good beats. Alright. The most copies of Planeswalker registered in a deck? Probably 4 Liliana the Last Hope. Or 4 Liliana the Veil. Good question. 4 Garruk Wildspeaker for sure in the SCG Open I top 8'd in like 2008. Oh, you mean like I see. Never mind. I see what you mean. No, I think by that point didn't play that many. Huh. I played like 6 Jaces at one point. Wow. Okay. I guess this makes a lot of sense. This explains a lot about my opponent's deck, actually. Or maybe they sided those in. 4 Jace the Mind Sculptor, 2 Jace Bellerin, because Jace Bellerin used to legend rule the other one. Yeah, exactly. Taylor Pratt gets it. That's exactly the use case of it. Land or spell is good here. Alright, land is good. Just gonna kill the Wasteland Strangler, I think. Unless this gets countered. Alright. The question is, do I play around Ulamog's Nullifier? Nah. You could do it preemptively and draw a card. Also, I remember playing Sun Titan Callblade, which would get back to Jace Bellerin, so you could just like grind incremental value. So it was like pretty good all around. Ashiok. Okay. Guess that makes sense. Not great. Just gonna sandbag this and see if they thought sees me or something. They might do that. Like, all right, and we're gonna just get Arcanist all back because I think that's the best way for me to grind them. Could go for the combo, but I think that's worse than just getting an owl. I think. Yeah, I'll just get an owl. We're going off. We're going off. All right. I think they did not have anything for the combo, but I think they're just going to die to this stuff as well. So it's all good. Put a counter on Heliod. Like, you can go for the combo there, but if they have something, it's so much worse than just going for the owl, I think. All right. Elspeth conquers death again! All right. I need to use some real quick and get some more water in my throat. My cough is still, like, here, unfortunately. But be right back in a sec after I run a quick ad. Wait, where did it go? Oh, that's where it went. Alright, I'm back now. So on the night, we are 5-1 with Shoota's deck. Lots of crazy stuff has happened. We played against literally Ashiok theme deck, I think, this past round. It's Shuta Yusuka's deck. I feel like this is Bob. Can't remember. Steam Vents probably means Phoenix. Oh, it's in Soul. It's fine. Trying to shame me on stream is not nice. That's all I'm going to say, only because I know my opponent. Wild Slash. Alright, sure. Hope I draw planes. Idyllic Grange works. Hope they don't have Insol. This is kind of bad. Planes! Acceptable, I guess. They can make a 3/3 Stone Coil or a 4/4 if they draw a land. That's annoying. Probably gonna lose to the double and soul draw essentially. Like, now I'm dead to Trap Blast if they have it, but I couldn't do anything about this. If they don't have it, I might be able to live. Cool. Took them so long to Trap Blast me. And the bad art one. Alright. That's fine. I have a bunch of these, which seem insane. You could make a case for Deicide, but I don't think it's actually good. I think this card's bad and expensive, unfortunately. I do not believe this is an Elspeth matchup. Makes me sad. Poor Elspeth. Tomik shuts off in Soul on Citadel, which is kind of funny. I think I just want to lower my curve and just grind normally, because I don't think their deck is great at playing long games. Could make a case for like one Elspeth. I guess I will one Elspeth then. Gideon's like not very good, I think, but Elspeth like immediately stabilizes the game. Like 3 tokens is a lot. Yeah. I was even on the play that game and I got crushed. Alright, hand's great. This is like close to the nuts versus them, I think. Thraben Inspector overpowered. Hope. Hope of Gear Repair, huh? Just gonna say go, and if they want to Ginger Brute haste it, that's fine. Basically, I want to prolong the game because I think my deck is favored in longer games. Just want time for like all these engines to come on. Gonna use the more mana efficient one. Also gives me more pips. Still not going to attack because I want to block Gingerbrute if it attacks. Probably leaving up Stubborn Denial. Or not. Okay. Now I can attack for one. This actually blocks a Darksteel Citadel or an Ensouled creature, which is kind of insane if you think about it. And boom! Oh my god, my blind read! My blind read! This is the greatest day of my life, clearly. So I can do both. This is just kind of silly. 212! Wonder if Max is still here. Max is still here? I don't know what Dav is. Literally don't know what that card is. Oh, Dax. You mean Daxos? I suppose? Do you think my opponent can win anymore? Turn 6 attack for like 1,000,000 damage. Could make a case for Deicide on the draw, actually. Just to have more insurance. I think I'll do that and cut the Elspeth on the draw. Like, I think if I just kill their stuff, I'm fine. And if I don't, I probably am not fine. The other rule I think you're supposed to make in this matchup is you cannot keep a hand without an exile effect once you know. Chemo, thank you for the follow. I have an exile effect, so I'm going to keep. His hand's like pretty good, actually. Stone Coil for one. Thraben Inspector coming for you, buddy. Hope you like them apples. Baffling End, please. Baffling End, please! Alright, fine. I would agree with you, Weinberg. Honestly, if my friend is ghosting me, I will give them so much shit when the next time I see them. Willing to double block and risk a removal spell, I don't think it's like actually that bad or disastrous if that happens. Turn the first striker just lines up so well versus their stuff that like I think this play is definitely worth it. Okay. Now I don't really have a great block, but that's okay. This also implies that they don't really have a second colored source, I think. Summer Isle is power 4 or greater, right? I'm like 99% sure of this, but let's check. Yeah, 4 or greater. So if they play a blue, if they play like a Steam Vents untapped, I'm just going to Stasis Snare during their upkeep. But if they just play... Alright, well... Let's see what they do here. Alright, I'm just going to main phase it now. There's no reason to take a risk. I think it'd be pretty disastrous to get this Stubborn Niled here. I'm going to play the Ballista for 1, too. I have plenty of gas. The only way I think I can lose is if like some stupid like Insole on that happens. So if they have Stomp, it's fine, I guess. That's fine. Do I want to shoot the Mutavault? Probably not. If I shoot the Mutavault... Right. Don't think so. Okay, I guess I just play this. God damn it. So V. Alright, so they can Insole me this turn, unfortunately, but that's okay. Actually, I kind of think they don't have it. Huh? Oh, interesting. Okay, sure. Probably block here, shoot the serpent. Alright. I think I'm gonna say go. Leave up Stasis Snare in case if they go for an Soul. I think I'm kind of safe here, to be fair. You could have Metallic Rebuke. That would make sense. This taps for 4. Ooh, also this can block, so it's clearly correct. I also have an indestructible 5/5. I don't know, Carnage. You probably are just remembering all of the times they actually have it. Made HC0, I went 2-3 in matches played, which, you know, happens. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I mean, I guess I could be worried about it, but that... Okay. I think I'm in pretty good shape. Unless if something bad happens to me. Does it say non-token? If they have in soul, be an 8/8. So I guess I just don't attack. Death and Taxes for the win. Thank you for the follow. I'm literally playing a mono white deck with Nykthos. So this is not very taxy. It's like the opposite of taxy. You just make a billion mana. That's good too. It says non-token for what it's worth, but it's still really good here, I think. I can activate Castle Ardenvale twice. I get no bolster triggers, but that's okay. All right, 6/13. I think that should be sufficient versus any number of Insouls and Shrapnel Blasts. Arcane, sub friend. Thanks for everyone hanging out. Do you think I'm going to win with my 6/13 versus a blue-red Insoul artifact deck? Like, there was a chance double Trap Blast killed me, but that didn't happen. So we're 6-1 tonight with mono white Yasuka deck. I don't know, like clearly you've watched my matches, right? We played against Ashiok pre-con round 1 of this, so you tell me. And I somehow beat Inverter of Truths, and I don't think that matchup is good. So I don't really know like what's going on. Like combination of me getting lucky and opponents like maybe throwing it. I don't know. Like there's alright, I guess I have to mulligan this. This is really close. If I 25, 40%, 40% plus let's see. 25 over 53. That's 47% plus 20 out of 53 times 25 over 52. 72% on the draw. It's 72%, which is what I would have guessed. So like here's a rough estimate you can do. 25 over 53 is approximately 40%. So 40% plus 40% times... Wait, did I do it wrong? 47% plus 47% times 53%. It's like another... No, that's about right. Yeah. It's me, Jay. I'm not sure. This is... I actually believe this is a keep. Obviously, if I hit my, like, 26%er, it's going to look awful, but, you know, I believe it is correct to keep. This is exactly the same as hypergeometric, for what it's worth. This is the non-intuitive form of hypergeometric. Actually, it's the intuitive form. Sorry, I misspoke. Oh, it looks like a mirror. Yeah, but at least I know how to do it. In case if... Yeah, exactly. Noble Helium gets it. So Sungjen, if I miss over 3 turns, it would be 150%. Charming Prince, huh? Is that good? Doesn't seem good. Does my opponent just not have a land? If they don't have a land, I'll actually be kind of sad. Because, like... God damn it, they don't have a freaking land! I'm so unlucky. God damn it, Ross. Freaking Ross. Ross, why do you ruin everything that I love? I think it's right to play this. I think if I draw, whatchamacallit? If I draw Nykthos, it's really good to play this out. Look, if they played their own knight, all have been gotten so bad. I will admit defeat in the Night War if they play their own Knight of the White Orchid. They topped as well. No. Look, I will point out one thing. I don't think Stat Trek nor many people know about the multivariate hypergeometric. Now, what is that? What is that? Are you asking? Well, I will let you figure that out. Right. I think now I'm snapping off this double block. Al was great. Turbojet. Ross, that's not a thing. This is why you don't have a PhD, right? Actually, the real reason why Ross doesn't have a PhD is he didn't feel like doing one, I think, is the actual answer. Love you, buddy. No, I don't either. I also did not want to do one. Basically, doing a PhD is equivalent to being a slave forever. So my opponent has 4 mana left over. I feel like I'm losing. Yeah, that's true. Bugler, huh? I haven't seen this list yet. Is this list good? Has anyone played with or against this list? It 8-0'd to the challenge? Interesting. Good to know. So this is definitely a deck I could play against at some point. Oh, I certainly net decked a list. I net decked Shooter's list from the Pioneer Showcase. Fortified Village, huh? It's not a great one late. Power Slouch. Holy cow, that's a story. That is a goddamn story. Holy cow, Power Slouch. Jeez. Charming Prince. This is kind of cute. Like, I mean, they're certainly getting a bunch of incremental value. I don't know if I'm going to die to it. I probably will. Like, my deck doesn't really interact well with this sort of shit. Certainly have a lot of pips for their Nykthos, which is the other bad part of all of this. Anyways, I didn't, like, it's more like indentured servitude, right? That's probably a better way of putting it. Not good. This card doesn't do anything. This card doesn't do much either. I can't even cast this one, so... I guess I just... Sure. This is not really where you want to be in these mirrors, I think. I don't think this is going to do enough. Probably just going to lose to, like, Bugler. Oh, sure. It's not actually indentured servitude. It's just servitude until you feel like quitting. Or you finish. Huh? Does this list normally play that card? Does this deck have, like, Avacyn or something? I don't know what's going on anymore. 1 up. feel really dead. Okay. So they have no castles. I see. But Nowish Marshall is interesting. Dusk Dawn also interesting. Alright. A lot of interesting things going on here. Alright. I don't think I can ever win this game. Like, first off, like, even if I draw Nykthos, it's not even that good. Second off, like, just kind of in bad shape. Like, if I draw Heliod, I can win. That's true. So, but the problem is they're attacking my Gideon, right? Mr. Paxi. Like, all four of these are attacking my Gideon. So, maybe I should have just emblemed Gideon last turn and hope to draw Heliod this turn. Just keep a creature alive other than Ballista. What does that do, though? Lose if I draw Heliod. Yeah, I think I have to block, but I think I'm kind of screwed anyways. Basically, I think I need multiple turns to top deck and for them to not have Ballista in their hand. Oh, they can stop lifelink connecting at spirit. Yeah, maybe it is better to lose Gideon. Should have thought about it, I suppose. Put a counter on Ballista next turn and chump. Well, I still have the option of chumping next turn, right? So that sort of works. I kind of think this is fine. It's not great, obviously. Does this do anything? Not really. So maybe I crack Clue, see what I draw. And then play Daxos. If I don't draw anything good. Alright. I think cracking Clue is definitely part of this. What happens if I plus Gideon? Oh, nothing. Alright. The Heliod. Alright. Just have to hope they don't have it. Oh, by the way, welcome to the stream, White Faces. Hope you're having a good one. Currently 5-1. I beat a certain Delver chat member last round. Gosh, they have so many looks. They bugled all the way through their deck. The maximum number of buglers. No, it's they can't target their things because of Tomik. It's just the Tomik text. Yeah. Alright. Glands you control have boost up on them. Yeah, that's about right. No, all lands. Alright, so I think my opponent drew a brick, if I had to guess. I think this time I should let my Gideon go. Actually, I guess I don't even have to let it go if this is the attack they're going to make, right? Oh, I should have blocked with Daxos. Yeah, whoops. You're right. Should have blocked with Daxos. Alright. However, this turn... Alright. As I suspected, their last card was a land. I think I'm just going to exile the Heliod and play it safe. Fortunately, my opponent has not had a Ballista in like their top, like, however many cards they've seen. I think it's been a lot of cards. Right? Like, I don't know. It seems like it's been a lot. And they've used all of their buglers. I mean, I would assume their deck plays for Ballista. But this has just been really, really, really weird. Did they just draw Ballista? They did. That's not great for me. I mean, I guess I don't immediately lose, but I'm in pretty bad shape now. Hmm. Alright. So my Gideon's gonna die. Interesting. I think I basically have to shove and kill that. Because if I don't, they can just like untap and like pump a billion mana into it, and then it's not great for me. So they could shoot my Ballista now, which forces the action, so I'll shoot them. And so you go. And probably reanimate Ballista next turn. This has been a very weird game where I was certain I was going to lose, and then, like, they kind of just didn't do anything, right? I mean, you can attack with all of those. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. Quite a few fine Gersh, I think. I think I'm just gonna get the Ballista back and play for the super long game. I think the Elspeth will provide me with enough defense that the Ballista can take over. Really thought I was super gonna lose this game. Gain 3. Make 3 creatures gain 3. Elspeth plus Daxos Wombo combo. I don't think this actually works out well for them, but let's figure out the ideal box. Block. Block. I see. This actually is okay for them. This only deals 4 to my Elspeth. And then next turn, on my turn, I can just Stasis Snare that main phase. So they don't have the option of sacking Selfless Spirit on their turn. Looks good to me, I guess. If they have Ballista, obviously it kind of sucks, but I think if they have Ballista, it's just going to be so good. Ah, okay. Did they brick? They bricked on a company? What the hell? They must have seen like 2 Ballistae or 3 Ballistae or something like that. That's incredible. Company just bricked. It is classic Lucky Drivers. How did you know, Ross? That's true. They've hit a lot of creatures out of their deck with Bugler. This has been a crazy game. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, they probably saw 3 Ballistae, so now they know there's 3 Ballistae on the bottom of their deck. I don't feel like they have a good attack here. All right. And they concede. All right, well, we got some cards. I think all of the grindy cards that were good in that game are actually not good. Well, it's easy enough. I'm taking them all out of my deck, though. So, Anafenza is good, and I think Daxos is okay. That was a weird game. Like, I really felt like I was over like 90% to lose. I really don't understand what happened. Alright, shout out to everyone hanging out. I think this is going to be the last match for the night, depending on how fast it goes, but if you want to support the stream, there's a lot of ways you can do so. You can follow here, follow on YouTube, follow, sub here, follow me on Twitter. Everything's appreciated. And we got Thraben Boy. We also have the combo lined up, which is pretty nice, so... Untapped land would be the nut. Right. Guess I'll trade. Don't care about that. Maritium, thank you for the follow. Come on, just tap out for another Banaush Marshall. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. God damn it. Oh, wait. I thought I did, Sungjin. Alright. We're fixing that now, bud. You shamed me into it or something. I don't know what. Yeah, that's fine. Not blocking. We can go off with the land. This is why this land's in this deck. Alright. Alright. Thankfully, they didn't make me go through the full combo. Whoa! Wow, Sungjin playing the long con. Alright. 3-0 with... We went 4-1 to 3-0. I think I'm starting to, like, die down a little bit, unfortunately. But I do appreciate everyone coming. I think I'm going to play the Legacy Prelim at 6 p.m. on Thursday and stream that. So if you all want to see some Legacy action then, that would be great. And, you know... no, Idyllic Grange. It's a Throne of Eldraine land. But appreciate everyone hanging out. And let's see who else is doing stuff. Mostly I want to see someone else playing Pioneer. Ooh, Lotus Fox Modern with Heliod. Alright, you know, we'll pay it forward to Zan. Anyways, see y'all on Thursday.